He heard a yelp from below, her belted and jumbled note for help. She sung, spoke, and yelled with her tongue and throat. He felt to them coming close when the smell of that ugly roach of a shell trying to touch a coat became hell as it stuffed his nose. He rushed the foe and crushed it with one husky blow to its undergrowth and twisted his fist to crunch the bulge. Another punch to the skull, but caught her before it fall. At the speed of gravity, times a couple of falls. Found the nearest wastebasket and tossed it in like a ball. Flags and flashing lights and offered it to the law. Thus off the reports some more, but lost in this jungle world. Thought of the lonely girl, then thought of the only her. What a blur of black and white justly stirred. Her running verse, he traveled by night and up was preferred. Somewhat disturbed this evening, eating at him with words without meaning a word for about things yet was slurred. Around him a being perched, bound to be a demon bird. He vowed to defeat it first, while the louder discreet it heard from the mouth it would bleed and curse. How to be free, but now would undoubtedly be reversed. Downward beneath the earth, that's how he would feed the thirst of who scour would greet the worst. Such cowardly beasts lurked in the hours of evil work. So wildly he reeled and turned, but noticed the cloaked figure same from that faithful night. It kneeled and slowly whispered, "Hello drifter, I am If. To guide your steps by your best kind of trip I exist." A sighing breath cried from his lips. My, how I sense stress. Are you fine with this mighty a gift life has supplied you with? I don't know, I can show you the way, but you must think. Who was in your head? The face of his one friend. Perfectly executed, you're correcting your assumptions. Go visit this main two, better discuss things with done that. He spun and blended the lead with a plummeting dive and comfortably glided, puncturing sky for his lovely ride. But once he arrived, something inside ruptured his stride. Stumbling, tried to jump off the side, but nothing would rise. Wondering why he'd suddenly found himself unsure. Come on, one more. He climbed and sprung forward. Flung he soared, mustering chords that were struck hard. From his lungs roared and clunked to some rungs, but a cut poured. Blood no. Surprised to see what his hands released. Wiped it off on his pants. We realized that he was a man that's reminded of his humanity. Mindless to his insanity. Excited he shifted, glanced and reached high to the city's canopy. Spied on it panoramically, eyed all the different branching trees. Striving, he gripped them, swam and breeze. Flying so swiftly and with these wires connect the landing feet higher. They slip when bending knees higher. He glimpsed his friend as he's prying their fingers tangled squeeze. My eyes must be a tad deceived. This light I see's a battered heap disguised with tattered sheets. And the lies I read are rather steep. They write you captured thieves. Trapped and seized the passing scene. The guy attacked and leave. Who but he who threw me 3 feet high and back 10 feet, more than bruising me and ruined things inside my lab left clean. So a doomed defeat, yet ensuingly survived that crash and breeze. Could prove to be the super being his job than jazz to me on his tabloid sheets. These last few weeks I spent defending those that I felt that my heart was surely worth it. Sore and hurting from impurer earthlings who scorn and spurn the forms to turn them horrid vermin more or less. That of innocence burn the innocence, scar is more or less. For the best, all of this is forced the purpose towards my surface. Smoke a search for warrior person born to skirt this war securely for them early mornings and before the dawns. I hear the shrillest screams, killers cling and spilling drink what fills our veins until it drains. So still, the thing, a brilliant dream. Well, it seems hell's unleashed, selfish fiend. Just all I need is shelter, weak and helpless beings excel supreme. Swelling these, so tell me please, will it be a spell of leaves and sweltering heat to smell and breathe? Or silly me, a swig of freezing liquid serum go from cheeks? I will believe a sniffle please, but I really see a pill to ease. A needle load decree those abilities and skills you see. Those pills be great, tossing them until the face got lost again. Into the lofty wind, if was then off with him. What is it what haunts you, friend? Vividly thoughts commenced of a wintry ambience. It's Shelley you're drawn to then and a different course begins. His tenure exhausted limbs, medicine offered him, dispensed and he swallowed twins. Gentler falls, folded with spin, he stentlessly walked, toes clenched, skipping through tall buildings, tilted one cross from them. A kiss and a long goodbye, fixing his collar and tie with a wink from a sultry eye. Exited the apartment fine and ended up some floors down. Got him slipped in the started drive, the decision was followed by sticking an arm outside, which gripped an alarm that cried. It's spinning this carved a line through infinite cars and time. Was willing to halt the sign. He slipped into a darkness, tied, skidded in that charring wine. I'm not far behind. Uniformed police waited. 2 were armed at each waist. The suited one with a briefcase. The 3 straight from the vehicles to a door with their feet. Their pursuer wanting to keep chase. Moved towards with discreet haste. They seemed gray. Via windowsill, viewed more. Another 3 waited in usual garments. Their briefcases shoot for them. A need trade. The police raised their pistols. The others 2 was drawn in heat blazed. The shooting storm made the meat slay, but the suited one is whose feet stayed. He reached straight for his gifts and uttered to his more. What'd he say? From a human's form in a weak state, he grew and morphed to a freak shape. A clean break through the windows bill, threw some shards from his speed and weight to him in a hardening mean rage, supercharged by extreme hate.